best believe we gonna be rolling. My baby, I'm back with another video, man. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as you can see, I got the hood pop. I don't know what the fuck just happened. The 6th, the 7th of July. And I was riding, I got off the highway. My brakes just went to the floor, so it looked like just a little leak coming from my caliper or something. So I just pulled right over here to muffler, man. See what the fuck going on. I gotta show y'all the good and the bad and the ugly, you know? It's just the bad right now. Just something minor, I bet it is. Some bullshit. So we about to look at it and see what the hell. I was on the road, my baby. I was trying to get somewhere. Definitely about to see where that shit coming from. All right.
Make sure everything's good.
I got it. That ain't that big. That was 22s last time on the back.
I know, but I like 15s.
That's cool. You put 15s on your car.
I give everybody, I mean, they look good, but they seem big. I'm always afraid of scraping the edge of my rims. I got a set of 18s, and they just, everywhere I go, I'm always watching.
It's coming from back here. Probably come down a little bit so you can look up in here.
All that's cool, the belt stems on the inside.
Tuesday, July 8th. And what we doing right now, we got the Grim Reaper in the shop. We gotta get this catch can installed, and we gotta get an oil change on this thing. Yesterday, I didn't get to it because y'all seen what happened with the Camaro, so I kind of got pushed back, pushed behind. But what I want to show y'all is these things right here, these baffles. The catch can thing won't even fit in there, so I had to go get some more different baffles to make it fit. And I actually gonna take this valve cover off since this the one is leaking so much. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm gonna take the valve cover off, and I'm gonna put these in here. Take the valve cover off, you put this in there. This for the top, that's for the bottom, so no oil can get through that. It's the same washer that they put on your oil pan screw. When you changing the oil, it's the same washer. So it's gonna go in here like this. Boom. And then it's gonna come out and I'm gonna connect it and run it straight to the catch can. The catch can is gonna be right here. So watch me work, guys. This is 1979 Camaro Berlinetta with 383 stroke in it, engine 383 stroker engine in it, and run pretty good, guys. So we trying to stop this oil leak. That's what we trying to do. So we got a lot of blow by coming out of that valve cover, as you can see, where the oil was coming from. It would drip down here, come all the way down, go to the front of the motor, and then it'll come drip right there at the bottom. So if you can see, it's kind of moist right here. It look like you got two goddamn valve covers on here, to be honest. I don't know what he got going on. And he got some solid rollers, so he definitely needs some VR1 oil. So we're gonna get to that, guys. And if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. So as you can see, he got some girdles in here. That's for a solid roller, a solid cam, I think. I'm not sure. I don't build engines, so. I know these are girdles, though. These keep the rocker arms from not getting loose all the time and having to keep tightening them and going through all that stuff when you're racing and stuff. So pretty nice and neat under here. And as I said, these is like something, these is an extension for the actual valve cover gaskets to make them sit up higher. I mean, that's dope. I never seen those before. So I'm about to get this thing on here. Show y'all how I did that. Yes, sir, guys. I got that thing together. I got the catch can on there, got the oil change in there. Catch can mounted right there. With my flashlight. Catch can mounted right there. Had to take this valve cover off so I can get to the, remember I showed y'all that. So I got that on there. Got the oil in there. And I also, I mounted his RPM gauge. He said his RPM gauge kept falling down, so I mounted that, and there was wires sticking out right here, so I put some loom around that. Yes, sir, guys, and then I tightened this up too, so I got that on there. So now, I'm just about to try to tackle this before he pick it up. All this shit loose. Grab my screwdriver. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. I need to be putting this fucking carburetor on this damn skylight. But I'll definitely get that out the way tomorrow. I'm hungry. I'm eating 2 cars here. I don't know. I'm gonna get one of them home. So let's go. What it do? It's Wednesday, July 8th, July 9th. It's a wonderful day. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I just want to get on here to address a few things, man. You know, a lot of times when y'all be bringing me y'all cars and shit, man, I don't know if y'all think that I'm supposed to work on y'all cars for free, or that we cool and I'm not supposed to make no money off of the situation, or you know what I'm saying. But what y'all don't know is this is the only way I eat, bro. So as long as I'm taking my time out to fix some stuff that's wrong with your car, I deserve to get paid. And I got a few people that don't mind doing that, you know what I'm saying. But I got another group of people that think I'm always trying to get over. So if I get your car, right? And I don't do the work. And I take your car somewhere. And I'm charging you more what they charging me. That means you paying for the connection. You know what I'm saying? That means that I'm gonna walk away with some money, whether it's $100, whether it's $1,000, whether it's $2,000. If you decide to pay that price that I tell you, then that's between me and you. It don't got nothing to do with the person that's doing the work. It don't have nothing to do with the person he paying to do the work. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that you should focus on is what you have to give me in order to get this job done. Regardless if you go behind my back and talk to the guy and he tell you, oh man, he charged you that much, he only paid me this much. That's me using my negotiation. You know what I'm saying? That's me talking. That's me in the middle. That's me with the headache when something go wrong. You calling me. That's me having to transport the car. That's me having to go pick the car back up. That's me having to do the due diligence on the car after you get the work done. That's me having to pay if something happens and I feel like it's my fault because I made enough money off of it so that I can afford to get it fixed versus you going back and forth with me about fixing it. You know what I'm saying? And about getting it fixed. So another thing y'all don't understand is everybody is not out to get you, but everybody gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? So if you call me and I take the time out of my day to come look at your car, you know what I'm saying, and tell you what's wrong with your car and happen to lead you in the right direction to get some repairs done. I'm not saying I deserve anything when I do stuff like that because I really ain't done no work, but I did take the time out of my day to come point you in the right direction, that's what the culture is for. Because if I can't do it, I'm going to send you to Easy. I'm going to send you to Steve. I'm going to send you to Muffler Man. I'm going to send you to Miles. Ain't too many painters that I send anybody to no more. Because painters is the worst people to deal with, bro. They say one thing and then they do another. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any painters. I don't know who's gonna paint your car. My next paint job gonna be from 7 to 10, 12,000. Cause I'm not getting my car painted over again. I'm not going through that. Bring it back shit. If we agree on a price and you tell me, yeah, your car gonna look like it's gonna be very nice, it's gonna be smooth, it's gonna be glass, it's gonna be showroom, then we agree on the price and I agree to pay you that and you okay with it. Well, when you get done painting the car and there's flaws in the car, don't look and say, well, you only paid this much, but you promised me this type of quality job. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that shit don't make no sense, man, because you promising me a quality job, you know what I'm saying? And then when the imperfections come out, you bringing up shit, you bringing up stuff that had absolutely nothing to do with our initial agreement. You didn't say that, okay, you only giving me 5,000, so it's gonna be nice, but it's gonna be a lot of imperfections in it. You paying me 3,500, it's gonna be nice, but it's gonna be a lot of imperfections in it, and the paint gonna start bubbling. this is stuff that I learned through experience. You know what I'm saying? If you paying under 7,000, 8,500 or something, you have no right to complain about your paint unless y'all had an agreement that, okay, if you paint my car for 4,500, you know what I'm saying, then bring me more cars. I'll do a $7,000 job for 4,500 for you because I know I'm gonna get more business. And that's cool. That's between you and the painter. You know what I'm saying? And then after he paint the car, there's mad imperfections in the car, and you just feel like that's not the paint job you was trying to get because you not trying to keep painting your car again like me. So the main thing y'all got to realize, man, is material is high as heck. You know what I'm saying? In order to get the right material, the right paint for your car, they're going to spend like at least like, I say 2,000 to 2,800 on materials. You know what I'm saying? That's paint, Bondo, hardener, clear, masking tape, all of that stuff you need to paint a car. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the removal of parts. You know what I'm saying? They got to take all your parts off if you want your car painted like that. A lot of people is okay with getting their car painted with everything still on it, just taping it off. I'm not. I like to take all my stuff off so the paint is inside where it needs to be. And you know, if a person don't paint like that, then they just don't paint like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like messing with old schools because when you take stuff off, the stuff breaks and you can't get it, you can't put it back on. So a lot of people don't like painting old schools, and that's understandable. Don't get in that lane. But at the same time, it's like, you know what to expect when you paint an old schools because you done painted so many of them. So it's only right that you make sure that it's right. You know what I'm saying? Or at least halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people get carried away with trying to fix one problem on a car and then miss all the other problems because they focusing on one particular dent that they got to get out, and then they go over the car and think the car is straight and they just paint the car. And I guess the point I'm trying to make is mostly all painters or all people that work on cars, or all painters I should say, they don't really know how expensive a job is until they actually get into it. You know what I'm saying? Because you might spend more time on this front fender or on this front bumper than you spend on the whole car. And that in itself could create a need for more money. But if that creates a need for more money, then you as a painter, you just misquoted them. You know what I'm saying? And how do you know that that wasn't their budget to get their car painted? And so now that's something that the painter has to deal with within himself, or that him and the client has to come up with, because in all actuality, the client can actually sue the painter because he misquoted them. That's not the client's fault. That's the painter's fault. And it's the only thing that I encourage y'all to do, man. And if you paying 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 5,000, just be happy with your paint job. Enjoy your car. You know what I'm saying? Until you can afford a top-notch paint job. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be paying your car 2 or 3 times every 2 or 3 years, bro. Just because of the imperfections that's going to come back. But back to what I was saying about a lot of people don't realize the hustle. You know what I'm saying? The hustle that I have to do every day. I'm not doing this shit for free no more. I'm not looking at your car for free no more. I'm not, if we at a car meet or something and you want me to take a look at it, that's cool. But at the end of the day, most of the time, bro, I just be wanting to enjoy myself when I'm at the car meets, when I'm at Friday Night Lights, when I'm at Sunday Fun Day. I just be wanting to enjoy myself, look at some cars and chill. I don't want to have to get into numbers and how much it's going to cost to do that. That shit is annoying, bro. And if I do decide to just say fuck it and say fuck my shop, then I don't even want to talk about cars at the car meets, bro. I want to look at your car, see what you need. If you need certain things, then we can work together and maybe get them things together. But other than that, bro, I don't even be want to talk about that shit for real. It's annoying, and I ain't on the clock, but I love my culture. I love cars, so I'm going to talk about it anyway if I feel like it. But you can't expect somebody not to charge you extra when you come to them with some shit that you can't figure out. Or if you can figure it out, just take it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Why you asking me the stuff that you can get on Google and ask them? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like, I know I've been doing this for a long time, and I know a lot of people respect the fact that I've been doing it, and they come to me for my opinion, and they call me for my opinion. And, you know, I appreciate that. At the same time, this is my hustle. This is how I eat. So if you give me $25,000 to build a car, don't think the whole $25,000 gonna be in the car, because it's how am I supposed to eat out of all this time, out of everything that I'm doing to this car? How am I supposed to eat? You expect to see $25,000 in the car that you gave me $25,000 to build. Like, it's gonna be $18,000 in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking $7,000 for my pain and my suffering and my labor and my connections and all of that. But nowadays, it costs way more than $25,000 to build an old school. You need about $70,000, man. You got $10,000 on paint. You got another $8,000 to $10,000 on interior. That's $20,000 right there. Then you got $15,000 on the motor. That's $35,000. You ain't even got to your suspension yet. Then you got your suspension. That's another $7,000 or $8,000 for brakes and suspension. And then you got body bushings and miscellaneous stuff. You know what I'm saying? Windshield, all of that stuff. So you already at $40,000 or $50,000, bro. So what I'm gonna walk away with? $2,000? Nah, that's why I'm straight. The little minor repairs is cool, but it don't make no sense no more, man. Parts is too high, labor even higher, and don't nobody respect the builder, don't nobody respect, man, it just, y'all gotta understand, dog, like, don't nobody wanna be touching them cars, bro. Most of them cars be raggedy, rusty. Y'all just be buttering up pieces of shit and riding around in turds.